we are going to rank my cat's favorite toys from S tier all the way to D tier and see what they truly like, and actually find out if expensive toys are important, or do cats really enjoy just playing with random things like boxes. Beginning with the first one, starting off with the box. Let's see. As soon as I put this down, they're gonna get in it. She just examines it. She starts by seeing it and seeing what's happening. She actually doesn't jump in it for a while. Then she goes down. So I decide to put it on the side, see if that helps. And she immediately walks in because she just likes being inside the box. So I cover her with the box, almost cutting off her tail. And while she's there in total darkness, the void is just watching. And of course gets camera shy and looks away. As you can see, they just love chilling, or especially she loves just chilling inside of the box. You know, so boxes are pretty chill for her. They just relax, they don't really do anything. Sometimes they play in it. They're a little bit more chilled now. I think they're just coming from their nap. So, and from that tiny experience, it doesn't look like much, but I can assure you they do love the boxes. Whenever we get orders, they immediately jump in it, jump out it. They fight each other through the boxes. It was mid-afternoon, so they were having their nap time. Easily S tier. Cheap. Sometimes you don't even pay for it. You're just paying for the item. Let's move on to the next one, which is the fish. He's just sitting there chilling. Elias isn't really doing too much, but inside, instead of a motor, we actually put some catnip. But he immediately knows what's up. He's seen this before. He's smelling it. Puts his nose straight inside. His claws are extremely long at this point, so I'm trying to make sure my hands are safe. As you can see, he's going crazy. Just let go. He's licking inside the fish, and his claws just refuse to let go. He's honestly going crazy at this point. Just rolls around and attacks the fish. And sometimes he does these kicks, which is hilarious. Altogether, the fish itself isn't the main thing. The secret weapon is the catnip we put inside. So if I'm judging just the fish alone, I would have to say the fish is probably B tier. Including the catnip, if you mix the two and you put it inside, that would be A tier, maybe even S tier because of the catnip. But the fish itself isn't that entertaining. So next here, it is just this whale toy and the circle toy with some stuff inside. They look curious, but Chise just sniffs it. She doesn't ever play with these at all. Even if you try and make it entertaining, like throwing it at her, or throwing it so she runs after it, but then she just leaves and leaves it alone. As you can see, they don't care about these two. Honestly, this one was a little bit entertaining for Elias at one point, but not anymore. He does not care. Both of these toys easily D tier. I've never seen them really play with it. So now we're going to move on to one of the OG toys that Elias, especially Chise, doesn't really care about this. Elias loves it. One thing Elias does love is this. So he goes crazy for this. Again, his nails are insanely long. We're not cutting them at the moment. But yeah, this is a toy he will play with all the time, especially if you're moving it around like that. If it's just by itself, he does not care. It's usually funny when he's biting. He does like these odd sounds. And see, even from a distance, he jumps up, he runs, he wants to play with it. You can hear his nails. And seeing him just try and bite it is funny. I always enjoy it when he opens his eyes so much and you see like the white around his edges. Here I'm just being careful because I don't want to get scratched by his nails. But he loves this. He's running forward, he's chasing it. He just loves this so much. Again, you need to kind of play with it for him, but I mean, he loves it. And surprisingly, even with these strong, sharp nails, the toy still looks amazing. There's no eyes missing, there's no rips in it, and it's very high quality. So that's an amazing toy. But Chise, on the other hand, she doesn't really care for this. She does not care at all. If I had to get this toy just for her, she would not care. So, I mean, I guess you can immediately see, again, in terms with Elias, it would be S tier. With Chise, it would be C tier maybe. But, you know, I'm kind of doing it as a group. So even if one cat doesn't like it, if the other one does, I'm going to rank it based on that cat's favorite. So basing it from Elias, you know, easy S tier. S tier is fantastic for him. In terms with the mice, she only plays with it sometimes, so you can't really see it all the time. I'll see if she plays with it now. So again, they're coming straight off their nap. So they're not too energetic, they're more lethargic at the moment. They just wanted to chill, especially her. Chise just likes to chill, and sometimes she would be interested. As you can see, she's gearing up to pounce. She gets distracted, rubs her face. But then she jumps and then just runs past it. She does that all the time. She runs after something and then she just about to hit it, she swerves out the way. She even does it when she's playing with Elias. She'll kind of be ready to jump. She'll run straight at him and then in the last minute just turn and avoid him. So as you see, nothing at all with that. She does not care, but I can make a comparison with an old one that she used to play with a lot. So this is the new one, right? Here is the old one. As you can see, the old one looks terrible. There's no ears, there's no tail. It doesn't even look like the same thing anymore. It looks terrible. So it kind of shows she does play with them, she does like them, so you know, I can't rank them too low. Again, at the moment, they are not that energetic, but for her, I will say it's an A tier. She plays with it, but usually when she's in the mood for it, and it's not all the time, she might prefer other ones as well, other toys, but these toys are fantastic for her, so she loves them. So as you saw, there were a lot of those little sticky notes that were crumpled up. I have a whole stack. Of these, and they like it a lot. So look at her already. Immediately gets interested. But see, runs for it. He likes it a lot, especially when you throw it. And she runs after it. So of course you need to do a little bit, always throwing it. It's way better when I am on one side of the lounge, my fiance is on the other, and we're kind of throwing it to each other, and then she's just running in between. Oh no, I see the girls eating the catnip. That's the same catnip that fell while Elias was eating it from the fish. But it was a great opportunity to show you how she likes this ball. She would play with almost any toy as long as she's like in the mood or if she's had catnip. She's such a tiny cat. I don't know what she's looking at, but she seems so focused. She just was so focused at the end. But that kind of shows what the blue one is like. So yes, she likes the blue one again when there's catnip involved. So it actually makes sense to match it with the fish, because Elias likes the fish when there's catnip. So for her, the ball also when she's in the mood or there's catnip involved. These are some toys we got off Temu, and honestly, out of the 5, they do prefer some. This is one of the ones that they like a lot. she like always whacks it. I always think her shoulder is going to be dislocated the way she like swings so often. But she really enjoys this. The boy also enjoys this one a lot. It's one of the best orders we've made, honestly. Like, this is one of the toys that were meant for cats, and the cats love it, surprisingly. A lot of toys, when you buy it for the cats, they're not too interested. You know, they'll prefer something random. But these are toys they actually love. So I switched out for a different stick. This is one that has like has feathers. Little boxer. You can see some of the feathers by his mouth. Your face. Come. They don't have the same kind of enjoyment with all of them. This one, not so much, you'll see, but they're all still kind of cool for them. There, I noticed it's still by his mouth. I didn't get it out the first time. As you can see, they still play with this one, but it's not the same, you know. They definitely prefer the other ones. It's funny when Elias, I'm playing with it right above his head, and then he's snapping at it, so he's not really swinging, but he's more snapping with his mouth, and you hear like these grunts and these noises. It's so funny. That clearly shows these toys, you know, some of them, 2 of them, honestly would be S tier, easily. But talking about the others where they're not that interested, I will say A tier. Probably high A tier. It's actually very good. Okay, the one that I can say they do like a lot is this one. As you can see, it's been through a lot, and that kind of shows how much they like it. We've had it for a long time. And he obviously likes it a lot. To actually show the tunnel. I'm showing the stick with the string. As well, you can see the tunnel. He was already inside the tunnel. He really loves the tunnel. She also enjoys it a lot. Looking closely, you can see he's chewing it. He's just chewing the tip. Okay. He's just chewing the end of it. And then you can see him in the tunnel. He loves the tunnel, especially during summertime. Maybe it's cooler inside. I don't know. Look on the side. You can see all of the holes on the side. That is crazy. These claws just go through it. Mind you, their claws are long at the moment, so, you know, it just gets stuck in the claws. He likes standing like a T-Rex sometimes. It's very funny. And he's just watching there from the sidelines. But she's having fun. Honestly, she played with the string way more than usual. I was surprised. Usually she doesn't play with it this much. Yeah, she's like enjoying it so much, as you can see. And then she kicks herself. I was just trying to make sure that it's not wrapped around her neck, which it isn't. But again, their claws are long. So I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to draw lines out. You can't see him because he's so black and so dark. But he is under there. See, there he is. Usually, again, she does not play like this. Again, if she's in the mood, she'll play with other toys as well, like that ball. I'm trying to distract her so I can get the string back. The string would easily be S tier. After seeing that, you can see she loves it. He also loves it. And both Chise and Elias, they enjoy the string so much. Easily S tier. I would say, like, yeah, one of the best ones. And honestly, it's broken. That string is just a string from, I think, one of my pants. And then I just tied it on the end of the stick. The stick had its own string, but it wasn't long enough, so I took like a longer string. Way better. So these are the logs I got for them. They're kind of new, so I think they're not too used to it. But I want them to scratch it for their nails. I'm trying to motivate her to scratch it, but she's so violent sometimes. But they're not scratching the log, so the most she'll do is just like sniff it or stand on it, as you can see. So that's the log, the log, it is not a big thing, it's new, so maybe they're gonna get used to it. Honestly, at the moment, I think if it was longer, they would scratch it. I'm tempted to put it to C, it's a great idea. I think getting a log for your cats is amazing. We actually haven't yet done these ones. So these ones are the sticky notes. I use it a lot when they are kind of distracted, or I just want them to play by themselves. I'll like put 5 sticky notes there. So A tier is easily that. And for the tunnel, for Elias especially, Chisei almost never goes there. But for him, S tier. We've had it for years. As you can see, all the claw marks, but it's still great, and he loves just chilling in there. So that kind of just shows you all of the different toys that they like, and from it you can actually see that you don't need a lot of expensive things. Some of the toys we bought from Temu, some of it is just boxes. I mean, some of it, as you saw, is just these things. I mean, you can kind of choose anything for your cats to have and play with, which is really cool, and they aren't picky. Some of them like one thing. Elias likes to play with certain toys. Chisei likes to play with other toys. But the best way to do it is kind of in combination with each other, or even in combination with other toys, such as the tunnel, and then playing with the different sticks. That is very cool. They enjoy that. I mean, sometimes just chasing them and seeing how they play, even like with sandals. I didn't yet get to show you that. Let me show you. And again, as I said, she jumps at stuff and then swerves away. I do kind of need to like put my fingers by the sandal. But here, again, I'm showing you in combination. So I put the pink ball inside of the sandal. And if it's just the sandal by itself, it's not that interesting. But once you mix the sandal and something else, or the tunnel with the string, it is insane. They love it so much. So just to grab their attention, and then they go ballistics. And as you can see, my sandal has been through a lot. It's currently going through a lot as well. Her nails are insanely long. And if I had to put my fingers there, which it's asking for danger, yeah, she would rip my fingers apart. She's like 10 or 15% orange. So I think that ginger of her sometimes comes out. And she's like fighting her own foot. What do you do? So sandals, honestly, again, I would say for her, either very high or low, very high A or low S tier. I'll put it by S tier because she has so much fun with it. For these blue elastic bands, I'm always wary because I've seen a lot of videos of cats swallowing them and eating them. But for our cats, they don't really do that. They bite it, they play with it, they like chasing it. It's cool, but it's not the best. I would say C tier. And this pink toy and the other one, these are actually old toys that honestly I was searching for them because of how irrelevant they are. Easily D tier. The ones that they care about the most are basic, simple ones. But with any of them, they can be great if you actively play with your cats. So if you just give them a toy by themselves, they're not going to do much. But if you make it move, if you have fun with them, they will enjoy it as well. Okay, so I feel like that kind of proves my point. They like different toys at different times. If you're in combination, So what is cool is you don't need a lot of toys, nor do you need expensive toys. So I mean, that's the Rankin